controversy, it's my boo. I could make $250,000 off a haiku, and I could make another quarter off at times 2.
What's up, y'all? Welcome to the vlog. I honestly wasn't sure how this vlog was gonna go. At first I wasn't gonna vlog at all, but then I wanted to maintain my commitment to myself about just making sure that I am getting a video up at least once a week. You know, due to everything that's going on with Marilla right now, I just was not in the mood, so I just told myself, okay, we're gonna do this content. This is a good vlog, a little bit different. You don't even have to talk, just show the process of what you're doing, and you can do a voiceover. However, now I feel much better. I've talked to Marilla. She's like, I'm just so anxious because I'm just fearful that something else is going to happen to him again and he's going to have to get rushed back to the ER and I'm not there. And so just like, you know, that stress, because we're still not 100% sure what's going on with him. So just like it, I guess if we had an answer, but it still just leaves me a little shaken up because I honestly didn't think I was going to make it to this show. I thought I was going to have to cancel on my girls because I ended up rushing him to the emergency room at 11:45 on Thursday night. And we were there until about 3:45. And so just to pin, you know, I just was like, hey, if something is up, if he's not okay, then I can't leave my husband like that. So he assured me multiple times that he is fine. I've just got off the phone with him. Well, we were just texting back and forth, and I was just telling him I'm going to be stressed all weekend long because, like, I understand you're telling me that you're fine, but I need to put my eyes on you because I know him. I know when he's lying. I know when he's trying to put on a front. And so he's assured me that he's fine. So I'm just going to breathe. God's got it. Do not worry or be anxious about anything. Instead, pray about everything. This morning when I was at home, I went outside in my backyard. Like, I'm working off of minimal sleep because, like I said, I basically spent the night in the emergency room again. But I got home. I went into my backyard. I put a blanket down. I was chilling with my dogs, and then I just got up and I started walking, and I just started praying. I just started, you know, declaring all the things that I know. And then for some reason, the word provision just came to my mind, and it wasn't me because I wasn't 100% sure. Like, I know what provision means, but I wasn't 100% on the definition. So of course I Googled it, and I got, like, you know, the natural version, but then I went and I sought out for the spiritual version, and for provision, that is exactly the word of the moment that I needed right now. And hold on, I want to give the proper definition. Hang tight. Provision. All right, so the natural, the action of providing or supplying something for use. New contracts for the provision of services. All right, now let's get the biblical version, the one that really matters. We are meant to depend on God for provision, meaning that we should look to Him to provide for us when our own means seem inadequate. And that is just spot on for everything that's going on right now in my life. Just like with, you know, both Marilla and I, career-wise, with Marilla's health right now, it's just kind of like our own means are definitely inadequate. However, with God's provision, like that reel and short I posted a few weeks ago, God always provides, God always provides. God's going to provide good health. God's going to provide finances. God's going to provide nothing but abundance and help you to meet all your hopes and dreams, just as long as in the process of you doing so, you are honoring and praising Him along the way and doing things for His glory. Whew. This is the most I've spoken all day long. Okay. And I mean, we listen, for us to be in our maintenance, like we're rocking with a full 151 right now, y'all. Like, listen, hold on. Let me show you my Gainz that I'm working with. Hold tight. Let's get into this real quick. Well, maybe perhaps I should figure out where the lights are. Yeah, hold on. Let me figure out where the lights are, and then I'm gonna show y'all. Why don't hotel rooms ever have overhead lighting? Like, my God, that's the one thing that Jay and I can't stand, because both of us like a lot of lights so we can see properly. And whenever we share a hotel room, that's the first thing we always do is turn on all the lights. Okay, so back to these off-season Gainz. First of all, it's hot as hell here. I don't like dry heat. Like my Uber driver, he was this nice, sweet man from Ghana. He was jacked too. I was like, you better be a Ghana jacked king. He was so nice. And I was just kind of like, I'm not used to this heat. Like, first of all, in Charlotte, it's cold. Like, we got jackets on now. So coming here and it's hot, which I'm used to heat, but the dry heat is the devil. Like, it's just wild. But anywho, yes. I mean, you know, we not as tight as, you know, in here. Like, here's where I'm at right now with my current physique. I look good in my regular clothes. Don't make me put my bikini on and hit the front post. Now I understand what Jordan was talking about. But street clothes? It's a vibe. It's a vibe. Okay, let me show you this room. So this is nice. I have space, and y'all know I got to be comfortable. We established that after Universe in Jersey. Jersey's the ass crack of America. I'm sorry if you're from Jersey. If you love Jersey, my apologies, but I just can't do Jersey. But anywho, after that incident, we make sure that everything is comfy for us. So we've got like this little living situation, if you will. And then come on over here. Praise God. I've got a Keurig, and I brought my not my sweeteners. What am I saying? It's so dry here. Like, I'm an oily skin girl, like 100%, 365, 24/7. And the one thing that I hate about coming to the West Coast, I feel like I just have a residual hangover because it's so dry. Like, my face feels dry, my mouth is dry, my hair is dry. How are the dry skin girlies managing over here? Because I'm oily as hell and I can't function. But anywho, check this out. This resort is very much fit. What? Listen, I'm gonna sleep good tonight, baby. I'm gonna sleep real good. I like this. This is cute. We love a good vanity moment so we can see all the things, you know? Okay, so I am going to set up, of course. I'm gonna call Murillo to make sure he's good, and then eat and get into bed. And also, this is the first time being out and vlogging with my new little camera here. I am digging this camera. I'm so glad I have this. So, this grand, phenomenal, fantastic, amazing resort is missing one thing. I'm just checking to make sure I didn't overlook it, but I'm pretty sure I didn't, because Lord knows I just thought I was about to warm up some food, and I don't think I was about to warm up some food, and I don't want to eat cold food because I'm not in prep and I don't have to. This isn't fair. This isn't right. There's no microwave in here. All that shit I was talking about, that raggedy ass Jersey hotel, they had a microwave. Okay, here's today's setup. So I don't have my chair this go around, forgot it. So have this chair, and whenever I don't have my chair to just maintain my back, I will either put a pillow down and just get on my knees. I've done this plenty of times. I'm not bothered by it, but they have this little stool here so I can just pull that up. 9 times out of 10 I'm probably just going to do it on my knees because sitting down and doing makeup is very challenging. But we've got space. I decided to roll with the ring light, the ring light this time instead of the 2 box lights, just simply because this one light is stronger than both of them together. Like, I like the idea of it. I guess if I got more of like a high quality, the 2 box lights that I have, which they were fine, but I mean, they were $20, you know what I mean? I was just testing it out to see how I like it, but ultimately I like the power from the ring light the best. We don't have the best natural lighting, but it's okay. I'm glad I brought this one because if I would have bought the box lights, that would have been a little bit of a challenge. However, all set up, we ready to rock and roll. I had wanted to be in bed at 9. However, I'm a little annoyed because I had went downstairs to just order some food because I just wanted something to eat. There's no microwave in here. I'll eat that food tomorrow, but I just wanted something just that was gonna be good because it's just been a long couple of days. So that took way longer than I expected. It is currently 9:09, so everything is set up. Well, I don't have the hair stuff set up, but that's fine. I can do that in the morning. I don't have to wake up until 4 a.m., which that's nice. You're probably thinking, that's early. Yes, that's still early, but it's later than the usual, because typically I start working at 4, which means I have to get up at 3 a.m. So, good night. All right, it is Saturday morning. I'm just sitting on the balcony, enjoying the view, having a moment of reflection here, just reminding myself that even with all that's going on, I am living the dream that I set out for 10 years ago, and that was to travel and do makeup. Mission accomplished. If I'm looking at it in that regard, that is success, because I said something that I wanted to do. I worked really hard and I'm doing it. So, about to start some Glam. I'll show y'all the view. This is actually my first time in Arizona, and I definitely want to bring Murillo here because he would love it. Like when it's daylight, I'll, obviously do some more footage of the area, but it's giving like that Spanish vibe, which Murillo loves. So,
get out the way. Who got a watch? Who got the time? I'm raising the clock. Even in my feelings, grind don't stop. Got big dreams, want big rocks. I got plans, you got talk. Heard it's real cheap, but it's really gon' cost. I'm trying to get these ends, building empires with my friends. I'm about handling my business. No time for stress over bullshit. You think success is an option?
alrighty. It is now 2:56 p.m. I've been done working since 10:30. I went and grabbed me some food. I had to touch up one of my girls because she had a little with her tan and it a little bit got on her face. I went to go and touch that up. And I came back. I ate and I took a nap. I slept for about maybe 2 hour 45 minutes, which was nice because I needed it. I think I'm starting to feel this time change a little bit. So West Coast is 3 hours behind my time. I am on the East Coast and I am feeling it just a tish. However, whenever I do come over here for work, I like to be in and out. I don't like to be here long enough for me to get adjusted to the time change, because that means when I go home, it's going to be difficult. So just wanted to try to, not get too stuck on West Coast time. I am still very sleepy because I'm just still very exhausted from the past week's events in general. However, everyone has just been so kind and so appreciative of me coming, because I knew that if Murillo had to get admitted back into the hospital again, there was no way that I was going to be able to come. Like, that just was not going to happen. However, he was able to go back home and we talked about it. He was like, nope, your mom is here. Go do your thing. You need to go to work. So he is the real MVP in this. So if you are an athlete and I did you for Rising Phoenix and you happen to be watching this, tell Lo thank you. So now I'm just getting ready for finals. I wasn't going to go. I was just going to stay in the room. But I was like, you know what, Amber? Go. You're here. Go be a part of the vibe. Go watch. I love watching shows. And I love watching all divisions as well. Because you can learn something from all the divisions. You really can. And especially, like, that's my advice to any of you. And I know that is something that has just helped me mentally with my own personal journey in competing, is that I have watched so many shows in person now. That's why I understand bikini the way that I do. And that's also why part of why my mindset is what it is when it comes to me competing. Like, I understand this game. Like, a lot of people always want to get in and rush to the top, and you just got to understand that there's levels to this. Are there some people that can do that? Yes, absolutely. But I guarantee that You're not some people. I'm not some people, and that's okay, you know? So I'm just doing a little light makeup here. Absolutely obsessed with this Maybelline Superstay 24-hour skin tint. My only feedback on it is I don't know how they are calling this light coverage, because when I wore it the other day, I put on way, this can give you a solid medium coverage, 100%. So just be mindful if you're putting this on and you're thinking it's going to be a little something. No, it can be a lot of something, which of course if that's the vibe that you want. And I just love how it makes my skin look. The skin is skinning. And I use this as my concealer as well. Like, I don't even wear concealer with this because I just like how it looks on its own. So that's that on that. No one has texted me for a touch-up, which is bizarre. However, that's also a good sign that everybody good. Everything is good. So I am in way better spirits today. I loved how everyone's makeup came out. Everyone's makeup came out good. Like, obviously I have my signature look, but I still like for everyone to have their own look that fits their face. So that's what we did, fam. I'm gonna finish getting ready, and then if I'm let me see, it's Wings of Strength. I don't think I'm able to record. If I'm able to get any footage in there, I will, and if not, that is okay.
Dump in the jump. Tap when I speak, all cap with the speech till they caught up in the rapture. I'm so out of line with the phrase game. Let's take a break, been a long day. Hit your line, what you fall through with the light sticks. Maybe help me spark the ideas. We got nowhere else to go, it's only up from there. I've been on my own, just running through the field. Say vivid for the ears, I know that's how they like it. Yeah, I fantasize it. Tell me that it's real when it's all said and done. I said it how I feel it. I let them hear the fear of a passive aggressive angry black man with a passion. Steady grip while I shoot to the stars with a full clip. Jotting line with the loose leaf, then I proofread till I lose sleep. Couldn't handle the truth, me get bed with the right. Love at first sight, art over hype. Need a sound bite for the time capsule. Press play, they pause time for a bit. Smitten, I admit it, coulda kick it. I'm in love with the fine print. Scribble type of think what they find behind it. Why there's visions behind the eyelid. Tell it right.
Alright, I am back. Everyone looked amazing. Jasmine's energy on stage in freaking sanity. Jennifer looked so good. Best today, way better. Like, she banged her Tampa look. Sarah, first time being back on stage in over a year. She was absolutely stunning. And then Michaela came in third place. So all in all, it was a great day. My spirits are definitely up. I'm feeling better mentally and emotionally. Murillo is feeling better. I just got done talking to him. And all in all, like, I'm glad that he's feeling better, obviously. You know, still a little worried, but don't worry about anything. Instead, pray about everything. I just have to keep telling myself that. I'm glad that I did come, because I had despite everything that's been going on the past week, I had a good time. And I'm just always in my element whenever I get to Glam. And then something else today, I just had a moment where, you know, it was God, like, just kind of basically talking to me and understanding why it is that he doesn't want me to push artistry 100%. Well, not 100, just to like make it so that that's like my main hustle and focus, is because yes, I'm still doing that. I still need to do that for my own mental sanity, because doing stage glam just gives me so much peace of mind. But then also understanding, like today, I didn't realize how much of an impact I make on athletes. I guess it's because, like, how I see myself as a regular girl. Like, and when I say this, I don't mean this in a self-deprecating way, but I don't see myself as anything special. I just see myself as me. I'm out here working and grinding hard just like everybody else, just doing the things that I love. But it really hit me today. I had like a massive, like, whoa moment. I am not at all aware of the impact that I have on athletes. And I don't know why it hit today. I think probably just, talking to a couple of people, and it really put things in full perspective for me, because yes, I'm doing glam, but it's so much deeper and bigger than that. I realize, like, makeup is my ministry. So yes, I'm doing makeup, but the bigger purpose is my ability to just be a service to other athletes and just pour into them and help them and just get them to the stage, which is why God was saying you can't push artistry and turn and burn, because you need to keep it small. So that way, with my beauties that I glam, I'm able to give them the full 100 undivided attention, focus on them, focus on their needs, even when it's, even outside of the glam, just, hey, being there, do you need anything? How can I help you? Having a pep talk, like a little bit. I was talking with Jennifer, in between, just, really just being a listening ear. And so now I'm understanding, I see I need to maintain and keep it very small, as far as I can only glam so many people. I'm one person, but the bigger purpose is so that I can make sure I am being of service of the girls. And so understanding that and realizing why, and then also there are going to be some other things coming really soon that I've been working on just in regards to my business. And so when I got that opportunity, I was like, okay, yeah. So it's like God saying, no, you can't push this, because I really need you to focus and make sure that you're pouring into the athletes that you touch. However, I got this coming for you as well, because this is something that I have wanted and I've been racking my brain on for the past 2 years, but I just couldn't figure out how to make it happen. And it was something that I knew I needed help with, because I can't do it on my own. So I'm very excited about that. You guys will see that coming up, but I was just texting with Jordan, and this is something that I have been feeling for. I've been feeling this since the beginning of September. I am chasing peace. I need peace because I'm just not at peace. I realized that I had to be honest with myself. I have not fully recovered from last year's burnout. And it's like, yes, things did slow down a little bit. Yes, I did rest, but understanding that sometimes you have to go into isolation, especially with how my mind has just been so all over the place. Maybe I should do this, maybe I should do that. And I have to keep in mind, like, no, stay focused. Stay focused on the task at hand. Stay focused on beauty and fitness. Stay focused on those things. Don't deviate. Don't leave beauty behind. You're still in it. It's just understanding that I'm in it in a different way. And, breaking up again with that old identity, what it used to be. And it's bigger because I'm able to pour in and help in a whole nother way, but also understanding that I need rest. I'm exhausted. I'm tired. I have to take a step back. So if content is lacking, or if there is none for a bit, it's because I have to honor my mind, my body, and my soul. And it's just kind of tricky because from a business perspective, especially like YouTube, now is not the time to step back. Now is the time to rev it up. And this happened to me last year too, where I knew I need to take a break and I didn't do so. And then once October came, when I should have took that break in September or August, and I didn't. And then once October came, I was like, yo, I'm spent. I got to take a step back. So understanding that same thing again, I need to honor my mind, my body, my soul. And if it's on me to rest, then I've got to rest. And a little isolation is healthy because I can continue to be in tune with God. This is the most in tune I've ever been with God. And it's definitely daunting, to say the least. Because at first it was scary, because when the stuff just comes out of nowhere, it's like, what is that? Wait, what's happening? Where'd that come from? And then I started really clocking in and just getting quiet and reading the word and realized, okay, this is how God is talking to me. He knows how to get my attention. If he wants to get my attention, interrupt my thoughts. And I'm like, what? It just gets me every time. And so just like before I left, when I was in my backyard, I was just walking and praying and walking and praying. And then all of a sudden he said provision. And I was like, provision? Okay, cool. So I am going to honor that, because if he has been putting it on me to rest, then baby, we got to rest. So we're going to wrap up the vlog here. I love y'all. Take care of yourself mentally, emotionally, spiritually, and physically. Keep it simple and cast one more net.